Hello there, and welcome to this episode of the Digest. My name is Coach Gilbert. So, this episode is quite interesting because it talks about an aspect of leadership. And the question that I need to ask is, are you a soul sucking leader or are you a soul building leader? I mean, many organizations today, actually, all organizations have an element of a soul sucking leader in them. And even in our families, we have spouses that are actually soul sucking because they suck the lives out of their spouses and their children. So who are these? What are the elements of a soul sucking leader? Number one is people around you are always saying yes. So you are this yes kind of leader. That people will not disagree with you because you take things personally. You victimize your team members just because they have a contrary opinion, and you find that then people around you then have actually learned to just say yes, yes sir, yes madam, and they go and do whatever you want them to do, but they don't think. So there is no creativity around your team. And number two is when they are always looking for the best mood to deal with you. You come into the office happy, greet them in the morning so they know you're in good mood. You come into the office, you don't greet people, you go into your office and you close the door, they know you're not in good mood. So then your team members have to always look for better modes to engage with you. And this actually is sucking the lives out of them. They're not actually open, they're not vulnerable with you. And these create issues. And then number three, if you always lead with fear, that you're telling your team members that I will deal with you during appraisal if you don't do this, you're shouting at your team members. You're not respecting them from an engagement perspective, from a feedback perspective. There is no feedback because team members are fearing you. Then if this is you as a leader and you're practicing any of these elements, then you just know that you're actually sucking the lives out of your team members. So how do you get out of it? I mean, there's always a way out of everything. And critical, also 3 steps that you need to consider. Number one is be mindful. Be mindful of the people around you, how your behavior is impacted, how your action impacted. And also get feedback, because it's through feedback that then you're able to understand your blind spots as a leader and actually act on them in a better way. And number two is for you to be purposeful. I mean, a leader knows the way, shows the way, and actually leads the way, according to what John Maxwell actually says. So for you to be able to create purpose in your team or your team members, you have to be purposeful yourself. You have to be able to show the way, lead the way, and allow also your team members to follow you through that. And the last one is you have to be vulnerable. I mean, we are leaders, yes, but we are not the custodians of knowledge. We are not the custodians of creativity. By actually allowing yourself to actually just allowing your team members to fail means that you also have some element of failing, but failing forward, failing from a learning perspective. And this is then what creates trust and what we call vulnerability trust in the team. So these 3 things, if you work on them intentionally, then you'll be able to start releasing the soul-sucking leadership that you have and actually creating a soul-building leadership. I want to leave it there, and I hope that I've added value to you. So thank you very much, and my name is Coach Gilbert.